Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. I'm going to do a revisit of the Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer. 4.2% ABV, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories. This revisit is for Jeepski and also for Ava. I was trying to find some, my wife went to the grocery store today. Asked her if she'd pick me up a 6-pack of the Michelob Ultra Gold, and she looked and they didn't have it. So I think any other day I think they have it, but maybe I can find it next time. This was only $9.99 for the 6-pack of this Michelob Ultra. $10. It's not too bad. I don't remember how long it's been since I had this. I didn't write it down, but it's been long enough to warrant a revisit. So I can't remember what this is like, to be honest. Yeah, very light in color. Finger of head. The head is nice and white, a little sudsy on the head. Has that refreshing kind of a light amberish color. We got a little storm here last night. Lots of wind, pretty good amount of blowing rain. Made a little bit of a mess. Has a nice sweetness to it. White breadish kind of an aroma. Light malts. Light hops. Light barley malts. Same thing as malts. Light barley malts. Smells good. Like I said, it has that refreshing kind of an aroma. I think I said it has a refreshing kind of appearance, but it has a refreshing aroma too. A little bit of light carbonation going on in there. Okay. Light to medium carbonation burn there. Yeah, nice. It's a light beer. You know, there's more light beers are lighter on taste than not. You're not going to find many light beers that have like big flavors to it, in my opinion. Bigger attributes, is that the word? Excuse me. But what this has, it's pretty good. Light body, that breadiness like I already mentioned. Carbonation like I mentioned, light to medium aggression there. Crisp, clean, refreshing, would be great in the summertime. The flavors, they fade out fairly quickly. But yeah, you can tell it's got a little bit lower calories to it. Gosh, excuse me. It's a good beer. I had 3 things I wanted to get done today. One thing was, we have a big gap behind our refrigerator where our floor is caving in. We're going to end up underneath the house pretty soon. It's something that it's a project I'm going to have to do. I got some boards that have just rotted away. This house was built in the 40s, so it's been around a while. We live on a hill where the water runs down toward us, so water goes through the front of the house, underneath the house, in streams probably. So a lot of moisture. Oh, excuse me again. I need to do, I don't have the youth, the time, the money, the knowledge to achieve making or installing a French drain where the water will be caught by, you know, like a little ditch barrier, a moat going across the front of the house where the water will go in there and be directed off away from going underneath the house. It might help, but I just don't know if I could do it. But yeah, that was, I covered the gap where the floor is caving, is going down away from the baseboard. So there's a gap about this big. And I took my shower later in the evening. Everybody else had went to bed. And I turned out all the lights, got just my flashlight, coming to bed, you know, getting ready to go down the hallway. My flashlight spots a red spot about that big, about a dime, about the circumference of a dime. I was like, what is that? It looks like blood. And I'm looking around a little bit more. Oh, I find some more drops of blood in the kitchen. I'm like, what is going on here? I go get my wife up because I'm going to ask her, you know, did she cut her finger on her way to bed? Or, hey, Jeremy got a bloody nose or something and didn't realize it was dripping everywhere? What's going on? I mean, it looked like bloody murder kind of thing. So I go get her up. I say, I need you to come look at this. There's blood drips all over the kitchen and stuff. She, like, what? She comes in there and looks. Turn on the kitchen light. We're looking at this blood. And so she gets me a Clorox wipe and a paper towel. Wipe it, dry it, wipe it, dry it, you know. So I proceed on doing that. I get up closer to the kitchen table and I'm wiping up one and I look up underneath there. Guess what I saw? Guess what it was? It's a dead mouse. Buffy, our little calico cat, had caught a mouse, murdered it, threw it up underneath the table as a warning to the mice's friends never to come into this house. Thought she might quarter it and put pieces of its body on other access points as a warning to the other ones not to come into this house. She's a chubby little thing, but I didn't know she's pretty fast. I mean, when she gets running around the house, she's pretty fast. So, yeah, she caught that little sucker. Wasn't a baby either. But, yeah, so she carried around after she'd done killed it and dripped blood everywhere. She plays with what we call her babies. They're little stuffed round things that are actually meant to be birds, you know. Used to have feathers, but she ripped all the feathers out. Excuse me. But she gets hold of that and she throws it up in the air and plays with it. She got 2 or 3 of those things. That's probably what she was doing with the mouse, because there's little blood, you know, splotches and stuff. So the mouse got in through that gap. That's how big the gap is. The gap was about almost 2 inches. That's where the floor's falling in. So I got to fix that. It's going to be a project. We're going to have to pull out the bottom cabinets and everything. Got to pier up the house, because the house, I believe, is needing to, you know, probably got some main supports that might be rotting away. But so yeah, I had to fill that gap so there didn't get no more mice through it, no recluses or anything like that. Snakes, who knows what could crawl up through there. So I did that. That was my first project. And then the second one, I had to put up some little curtain rods on the inside of our office, because when you're looking at our TV, you can see the window, the bedroom window, back in the reflection of the TV, and it bugs us. It's a big white square, So put this curtain up over the door so that we could, shut the curtain on the door so that it'll block out the light of that window back there. So that was the second project. And then the third one was had to put together a pedestal fan. It has the oscillating thing to it. Had to put one of those together for our living room, and then I got a small one I'm gonna take to work, excuse me, and put it in my office, because I was hoping there'd be some good airflow in there, but there's not. So I have a little fan in there to get the air moving in there. I got all that done, but I had to move the little refrigerator out. See, the refrigerator is actually popping a wheelie. Some of the videos that you look at, that you can see me in the kitchen, you can see the refrigerator actually leaning back, trying to fall back underneath the floor. So I had to caulk that big hole, had to put a board in there for the refrigerator to sit on. Try to get it level as I can. And that jerking around on that refrigerator and stuff got my lower back. It wasn't that much either. That's what's sad. It doesn't take that much to get my back hurting these days. Back to work tomorrow. Uh-oh, the phone did you see it happen? The phone just fell. There. Back to work tomorrow. I got a busy day tomorrow. Got to go to my old campus and get my paint cart, some of the furniture out of my old office, and bring it back over to my new office and new campus. I got to make sure I have plenty of help, because my back ain't going to be feeling any better than it is now. Okay. Well, I'm going to end it here. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. There you go, Jeepski and Ava. Ava actually wants the gold. I already said that. The Michelob Ultra Gold. But she said she'd be happy watching this one too. So, all right. Well, we'll see you all in the next one. Oh, gosh. Tired already. Bye.